guys, so today I'm going to do a video all about Lush, and it's going to be kind of like a favourites and a collection sort of video all in one. So I mean, there are so many thousands of products from Lush, and I think I've only probably used about like 10% of them, not even that. So I mean, there could be some amazing products out there that I haven't even tried, so I didn't want to really say like these are the best products in Lush, you have to get these, just because I haven't like used everything and I'm sure I never will. So yeah, I'm just going to go through kind of the products that I have and then a few of my like real favourites out of all of those. So I hope you enjoy this, guys. So first of all, I've got a hair product here, and I actually talk about this one all the time, and it's the big Sea Salt Shampoo, and I've mentioned this in my last favourites video, I think. It's a bit of an out there sort of shampoo, so it feels quite strange when you first use it. It's basically a shampoo with loads of big chunky bits of sea salt in it. So basically it's designed to kind of be like the sea salt spray, so when you use it, it's gonna like give your hair a little bit of texture and plump it up and make it a little bit more, you know, voluminous if you have quite fine limp hair. So I do really like this because my hair is quite long. It kind of gets quite weighed down, so I need a bit of like volume and texture in it to make it a bit bigger and a bit more poofed out. So when I use this, it just gives my hair this kind of like really nice texture. So if you hate your hair the day it's washed, this is so good because it doesn't ever give you that feeling. You can always like do something with it, and it's not too sort of like slippery and slidey, if you know what I mean. And it just makes it very kind of light and fresh, and like really you can get a good bit of volume out of it. So that is one of my favourite products. I really like that. And then I've got a few kind of like facial things. These are quite new to me. I haven't been using these for very long, but one of them I really like and one of them I'm not too sure about. So the first one is the mask of Magnaminty, and this is kind of like a face mask for when you have like a breakout. So it's designed to really kind of help reduce the appearance of like the blemishes and like kind of angry spots and things like that. So I like to use this not necessarily all over, but I'll take a big bit and just like put it all over if I've got like a breakout or a big spot or something that I want to get rid of. So it's very like fresh and minty, and it actually, you can feel it cooling it down. So if you've got kind of quite like a red sore patch, putting a little bit of this on and letting it sort of work away for 10 to 15 minutes really reduces this like appearance of that redness, and kind of even, I think, I haven't tested it out quite fully enough yet, but I think this does actually help blemishes go away a lot quicker. So it's sort of like a clay mask. It dries down, and I think it kind of like soothes the skin and takes out a lot of impurities and things. But it's also got kind of like these exfoliating beads to it, so once it's all dry and set in, I just sort of like add a tiny bit of water into it and then just really like scrub the face as well, so you get a bit of an exfoliation too. So yeah, I really like that. I really think that's great if you've got kind of like skin that's prone to breakouts and you just want to have this, you know, in case you need to get rid of anything quite quickly. And the second product I have is Ultrabland, and this is a cleanser. It's a cleansing balm, and I picked this up because I kind of really into like cleansing balms at the moment, like Hardie and Botanics and those sorts of things. So I thought, great, have to buy another one of these things even though I have loads of them. But yeah, I thought this would be quite similar. So I bought this. I didn't even smell it, and now that was my flaw. That's where it all went wrong. This, as a cleanser, I will say I do like this. It goes on really smoothly. You massage it in, take it off with a muslin cloth, and it leaves your skin very plumped up and very fresh feeling. The only thing about it is the smell. I really can't stand the smell. It kind of smells like a bonfire, like wood and burning, but at the same time it kind of smells like, I don't know, I get like cigarettes from this. Cigarettes before they're like smoked. Not that I do smoke, but yeah, it's sort of, it's not pleasant, I will say that. Okay, and then I've got two lip products. Now these were kind of some of my first purchases from Lush, because I always tend to go for a lip product if I don't know much about the brand I'm buying from. So the first thing is the Whipstick Lip Balm. This is really cute. It's this little tiny tin, and you just kind of take the lid off, and it's basically just a lip balm. This one is I think it's chocolate orange flavour. It's really lovely, and it's actually made of real Belgian chocolate, I think. So you know, you have to work at it quite a lot to kind of get a good amount of product on your finger to put on your lips. But you know, the more you use it, the easier it is to get out. This is a new one, so I haven't quite like got into it yet. But it's just really nice. It's one of those sort of lip balms that's quite matte, so it doesn't leave your lips too shiny, but it really like protects them from the cold and like being chapped and dry. So yeah, and it smells amazing, so I really like that. And then the other one is the Sweet Lips Lip Scrub. And these I think are some of Lush's most popular products. There's quite a few different ones. There's like a bubblegum one, I think there's a mint one, and they've just brought out a new popcorn one, which I really like the look of, but I'll have to use this one first. And this one is Sweet Lips, and it smells like chocolate basically. It's so nice. It is basically just a sugar and olive oil scrub, so you just take a little bit and scrub it all over your lips, and it gets rid of those dry patches and like little, you know, flaky bits you might get in colder weather and things. So in terms of what it does, it is really good, but I suppose you could just get some sugar and olive oil and make your own little scrub. But I mean, they smell really nice. They're designed to kind of be like licked off once you use them, but I don't really do that, because if you think about it, you've just scrubbed off all this dry skin from your lips and then you don't really want to eat that, so I tend to just like splash it off. But it doesn't matter if like a little bit gets into your mouth, and they taste really nice, so especially using just like a general face scrub on your lips. Yeah, so those two are like really cute little products. I think if you aren't too sure what to buy, I definitely go for one of the little lip scrubs. Okay, I've got two shower products. This is actually my first ever product from Lush. I got this for Christmas, so I've actually only been using Lush products for less than a year. Yeah, I got this in a little Christmas gift set, and I wasn't too sure about it to begin with because it was kind of a bit, I don't know, how do I use this? And it's Whoosh. It's one of their shower gels or jellies. It's basically like a shower gel, but to the extreme. So it is, I don't know if you can see this, it is like a jelly. I think if you've seen these in Lush, they're on little plates and they are literally in a shape of a jelly. You can sort of wobble them. So there's a few ways you can use this. You can kind of like cut little bits off and just use them. Like every time you have a shower, just use one little piece. Or what I like to do is just grab the whole thing. Be careful not to drop it in the shower, and just like use it as a big bar of soap. It is quite squishy, so you have to like be careful. But this one, I absolutely love it because the smell is just amazing. It has this really like citrusy, fruity sort of smell, and it just like, especially in the morning, really wakes you up. I think a lot of, you know, those sort of shower products that are designed to give you that like boost in the morning, designed to kind of make you awake, the smells aren't ever really that powerful, but this one, this smell is so fresh and overwhelming. Like if I open this and I put it here, I can smell it, and it's just, oh, it's lovely. It mixes in with like steam in the shower, and it gets right up your nose and really kind of like wakes you up. So yeah, I absolutely love this product, and it's lasted me such a long time. I probably shouldn't still have it, but you know, kept it for too long. But yeah, I've barely used hardly half of it, and I use this most mornings. So yeah, that's a really, really great product. And then my second shower one, I've mentioned this quite a lot, and this is the King of Skin. It's basically like a solid body butter, so it's sort of like a body lotion shower product, but you do use this in the shower. It's quite cool. It's basically, yeah, just like a solid bar. It's almost like a bar of soap, I guess. But when you are finished in the shower and you turn it off, and you just before you dry yourself off, and you've got kind of like your skin's still a little bit wet, you just take this and massage it all over, and that sort of excess water in your skin kind of mixes together with it and melts the top layer of this of the bar off, and that like sinks into your skin. It's full of like shea butter and cocoa butter and all these like different butters, and it just leaves your skin so soft. I've never found a body lotion or a body butter that, you know, makes your skin feel as smooth as this does. It leaves a bit of a residue on your skin for kind of, you know, 10 minutes or so. So if you can kind of hop around in a towel, or you know, before you get dressed, just to make sure it doesn't go on your clothes or anything. But it does sink in, and your skin just will never feel as smooth as when it does with this. Well, that's, you know, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, so that is one of my favourite products. I actually have like a spare one as well, just in case I run out of it, because they do tend to go down quite quickly. That's the only thing. This one I've used, I'll show you the difference between the two. So this is a brand new one, and this one I've used once, so like they do go down quite quickly. I think you get probably about like 5 or 6 showers out of one of them. Okay, so that's all my sort of like hair and face and body products and things like that. So moving on to bath things, and I have this like box full of bath bombs, and obviously these are what Lush are best known for. I don't have too many of them at the moment. I tend to keep a couple of the ones that I really like. So I've got 2 Butterballs here. These are my absolute favourite bath bombs from Lush. Basically they just look like this. They're kind of like a white bath bomb. They're quite big, so I tend to use just like half of one every time I have a bath with it. But it's actually full of cocoa butter. You can see the little chunks of it in there, and when that melts into the bath it just leaves this lovely like veil of it over the top of the water, and it just makes your skin feel like so moisturised. You don't need to use a body lotion or anything like that when you come out of the bath, so if you want to save time, this is great. And you have quite dry skin, it's going to leave your skin so like moisturised and supple, and oh, it just smells amazing. I've actually got a bath bomb here which is I think from the Valentine's collection. This is called, what's it called? Magic Mushroom, and I bought 2 of these when they came out in February, and I don't know if this is like maybe gone off by now, but yeah, you obviously can't get these at the moment, but if they do come back in February, you should definitely get one. They're so cute. I think Lush actually did like a little video of one of these bath bombs with a face, and it was just like hopping around and playing on a seesaw or something. I'll try and find it and link it below because it was just so cute, and that's probably the reason I bought this. But it's a really lovely one. It smells like strawberries and cream and vanilla, so it's like a real nice kind of girly sort of fruity smell. It's really nice. Yes, I might use that tonight actually just to use it up, but yeah, I really, if they come back out in February, I definitely recommend getting one of those. The last 2 products that I have in here are actually things that I bought quite recently, so I haven't used them yet, but I'll just show you them anyway. This is You've Been Mangoed, and it's a bath melt. I haven't used a bath melt before. You can obviously see they're quite different compared to the bath bomb because they're not very powdery. It almost looks like a bar of soap. It's actually slipping out of my hand. And yeah, I picked this up because I don't know if you've ever walked into Lush, and obviously the smell is just overwhelming, and it's like this amazing kind of like fruity, like flowery sort of smell. I don't know, you know, if you've walked into Lush, you know that smell. But then when you kind of like look around and you go to pick up products and, you know, try a few out, that you can never find ones that smell that good. But when I actually smelled this is the Lush smell, I'm sure. It is that smell that when you walk in that you know instantly. And yeah, so I picked it up just because it's amazing. Like, it doesn't really smell like mango. It's more like a citrusy sort of smell, I think. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to using that. So the last thing I actually have is from the Christmas collection, and like I've been in a few times and I was looking at it and there wasn't anything that really stood out to me. They got kind of like snow fairies back, and I'm not a massive fan of that sort of like sweet bubblegummy smell, so that I never really get that. They used to do a really good shower gel which was called Glogg, I think, that they brought out at Christmas, but they don't do it anymore. They replaced it with one called Punch or Ponche or something, which is sort of like a orangey tequila based sort of smell, which I didn't really like at all. So I bought one thing, and it was it's a Butterball. It's not my usual sort of smell. It's called Christmas Eve. It's really cute actually. It's like this little moon shape one, and it's actually a jasmine one, so it's sort of like florally, whereas I tend to go for like vanilla-y and musky ones. So it's not what I would usually go for, but I thought I bought this just to use on Christmas Eve because I thought it's the sort of smell that makes you feel very like soothed and relaxed, and I think this would kind of be great to use before bed just to kind of make you feel a bit sleepy. And it's one of those sort of like really calming smells. So yeah, I bought that just to use. I might break a little bit off and just try it out, but yeah, I think that was really nice. So that's everything I have at the moment in my little collection. So you know, if you're going into Lush for the first time and you're kind of a bit overwhelmed, you don't know what to pick up, I would definitely recommend going for one of the little lip scrubs. I think these are brilliant. They come in so many different flavours. I'm sure you'll find one that you like. And Butterball. I think if you're going to try a bath bomb for the first time, this is the first one I used actually, and I used a few more, and I did come back to this as my favourite one, so I think that would be a really great sort of like first one to try out. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I hope that was sort of like informative for you if you don't know a lot about Lush. Yeah, so if you want to see any other like collection sort of favourites videos similar to this one, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. And yeah, I'll see you soon.